Hi guys, Mark from MK Guitar School again with another quick tutorial. This time is how to tune your guitar by ear. Now, you're not always going to have access to a digital tuner built into a guitar like I've got on this one here, or a tuning pedal, or somebody with a piano that will sit there and press an E chord so that you can tune to them. So this tutorial shows you how to get your guitar sounding good simply by ear. So without further ado, let's head over to the fret cam and I'll show you how it all works. Okay, so now we've got the GoPro pointing straight onto our fretboard and our 6 strings so you can see exactly how we're going to tune this. And it's incredibly easy. We're not using a tuner, as I've already said. All we're going to do is tune each string to the one above it. So we're starting with the top E, which is the thinnest string on the guitar. So give it a pluck. Make sure it sounds roughly where you think an E should be. And again, you don't need to know where an E is. As long as it's high pitched, then that's kind of good enough. So down on the next string down, which is the B, we're going to move up to the 5th fret and we're going to play the B string. Okay, now our job is to make the B and the E sound the same. So let's tune our B string up a little bit. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. And there we go. When we pluck our B string on the 5th fret and our E string open, they sound about the same. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to repeat that with the G string, but we're going to move down to the 4th fret and we'll play the G and the B. Now I think the G needs to come up just a tiny bit there, and then that sounds good. So we're going to do the same with the D, but we're going to go back to the 5th fret and we're going to play a D and the G. And again, I think that kind of sounds okay. So let's skip straight down to the A again on the 5th fret and an open D. Wow. Okay, so we can hear that the A needs to come up. A little bit more. And again, take your time with this, there's no rush. If you go too high, just tune down a little bit, as I've done there. So I go down a little bit. Okay, that sounds good. So finally, we're going to do the final string, which is the E on the 5th fret. We're going to compare that to an open A. Okay, so it needs to come up a little bit. Too high. Down a bit more. Okay, so now each string is tuned to the one above it. And when we play, we should now have a pretty in tune guitar. Now there are purists that will tell you, no, it's never as good as with a digital tuner, and I kind of agree. A digital tuner is the best way to go, but when you haven't got one and you want to get in tune and lay down some songs for your friends, this is a great way to just tune your guitar by ear. So let's go back to the desk cam just to wrap up. So there you have it, guys. You should have a guitar now that's pretty much in tune. Now remember with this, you're tuning to what you think an E should sound like. So there's nothing to say that while your high E might sound like this, and that's the one you've tuned to, your friend's high E might sound like this. And that's the one they've tuned to. So remember, if you're doing this with friends at home or at school, you've got to all tune to the same ear. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how good your tuning is, you're still going to sound terrible. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you need anything else, obviously I'll see you at MK Guitar School, or you can drop me a comment down in the comment section and I'll come back to you just as soon as I can. So until next time, thanks guys, keep playing.